I've got some interesting ladies that you're going to hear in their voices this beautiful day. I have BY in the studio, and I think I seem to be having problem with Nacha's, radio tag.
Is it personal? Is it intentional? Mr. A, do you have something personal against me? Hello, Adamawa State. Good morning, our esteemed listeners. You're welcome to the Morning Glide. My name is Nachafida Suleiman and the Queen of the Airwaves. I do not know why Mr. Aaron always trying to intentionally murder my name.
It's not intentional.
It's intentional.
Okay, now you're making it intentional. Okay, you're making it a beef now. It's not going to be a beef.
You're welcome. Please, I need to.
Because I think this is getting more heated.
I don't understand. Since for the first day, it's a title. He's taken aback with the title.
Sometimes I call her Radio Queen. Sometimes I call her the Queen of the Airwaves.
I am the Queen of the Airwaves. We have the Radio Queen.
Yes.
I am the Queen of the Airwaves. She is the Radio Queen.
So how many
do you
queens
understand?
We
can have multiple queens.
Exactly.
Well, can I have multiple queens in my palace?
Of course we have.
You have to. Do you have a choice?
But everybody has a title.
Yes.
The Radio Queen.
Yes.
And the Queen of the Air.
All right. Okay. So let's just keep that to rest.
We better.
Right now. Interesting people. I hope you're having a fun time right about now. From Monday to Friday. I don't know if your week was like that. That the way you begin your Monday, so the rest of the days of the week.
I was thinking I was the only one that is having this problem.
No.
To guess.
It's energy.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I think it works with the energy. That if your Monday is exciting, you tend to have that excitement.
Right.
Not minding what happens to you, because definitely challenges will flow
Sure.
in and out of the week. But if you probably woke up weak on a Monday morning, sorry.
Did I hear that? A week. A week.
I wake up fighting termites in your.
Oh dear! You didn't just say that.
I got some news from a colleague who had to fight termites in the house, and
Not even soldier ants.
no, the termites. Yeah, I think she was infected by termites in her house. I think they almost chased her out of the house. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You could tell who the person is right now.
That's why keep bringing on the spot.
I am not the one. I'm denying it. So this was the situation. We're in the raining season, and when you have a swampy area, sometimes these kind of creatures tend to. And for the very first time, I'm experiencing these vicious creatures. You understand?
Vicious,
they are vicious because I've seen that they brought down someone else's library that I know. So that's why if you see them anywhere near your environmental settlement and stuff, do not just play with them. Even if it's one, do everything you can to eliminate them because they feast per second. They are fast builders. They eat everything. Eliminate.
Because you're doing a bit of destruction to the balance of ecosystem, right? Because we all need all of this to have that balance.
Yes, but not in your house, Mr. A. Look at it. If they get into your store, your kitchen is gone. If they're in your roof is gone. If in your bedroom, everything about furniture is gone.
To the roof, yes.
I did not. Don't do that to me. I did.
You know some capital one because I was trying to employ you something.
We always
I did not.
Just try to be a handyman.
Sure, that is it.
We don't
Yes.
use the woman's side of it.
No.
Try to be a handywoman.
Yes.
Because she was a handywoman.
I was.
For some couple of days. You had to go in the roof. And,
I didn't go to the roof, Mr. A. I did not do that. Now, and talking about handiness, it's very important. Imagine you're driving a car as a woman and you got a flat tire. What do you have to do about it?
You have to park your car.
You have to park your car. Yes, get your jack.
But 99% of women will wait for someone to go back.
That's irresponsibility, if you'd ask me.
99.
No.
99.
Let's give it 70.
No, 99.
70.
I'm being factual because I've
today's
seen
women.
Today's women are
You
the worst.
understand the whole. I don't just drive.
Today's women are the
I am
worst.
part of those.
At the worst, perhaps the generation of is our generation that is coming up to speed with being handy.
Right here, so you can't even call us lazy.
Okay, when last did you change it?
Aha.
She can't remember.
No, last
She
month.
didn't do it herself.
Okay, you took
needed
it.
I
support.
stopped.
She needed
You
support.
walk up to a flat tire.
And you used the jack.
Pulled all the jack.
So what did you use?
Okay.
So how did you jack it?
Where
Where did you fix the jack?
I played goodness.
Now did you chuck the tires?
No.
So these are the
You're not
things.
supposed to chuck the tires.
If you're lifting a car, the first thing you need to do is to chuck the tires.
No.
So that
You chuck it exactly, yes, to prevent it from rolling over. Do you understand? I grew up with my uncles and dads, seeing them do this. So you chuck the tires, be in the please.
Stop pressing us this morning. Like you're pressing our neck.
Okay.
And you're being so hard on us this morning. So let's take it the way the day is going.
All right.
Right?
So
We have a cozy
Barkat the Jumma to our Muslim Ummah. Today is Friday. It's a beautiful Friday, by the way. It's an interesting Friday. Usually, Muslims converge across Nigeria for prayers, and what we need right now are prayers for healing and restoration. And we've been mandated, by both religion to pray for our leaders. Because trust me, we want to lean on our own understanding, we'll go nowhere.
We cannot do
we need
that.
to lean on God to help guide our nation, because our nation really needs healing. It needs recovery. It needs better leadership, because we seem to be having a huge problem. The leaders across state, local government, and the federal seem to be failing us.
Yeah, there seems to be, I don't want to use the word confused, but it seems as if they are losing grip on quite a lot of things.
Okay.
And when it comes to national issues, they're just picking the buttons. Right.
Okay.
All right.
Like instead of like following, let's say organogram, perhaps, or pointing directly to what the people.
Okay.
I think
They go changing. They go proposing to change and why are you saying from Kaki to Adire? Is that what we need in Nigeria? I seem to have a problem with that thing, Mr. A.
I have told you.
I have a problem with that.
It's
It's
not
what?
concluded.
Okay, but it
Stop
is.
making him feel as if it's Adire.
It is what? What did
It's
they
going
call
to be
it?
something that
Is it Ankara? Is it Ankara? Is it Ankara? If it's not Adire, is
Okay,
what?
it's not Ankara.
Is what?
Because
Oh,
Nigeria-
is that?
Don't
Did I hear you say Ankara?
Okay, off the mic.
Oh, oops. Okay, Pam.
Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. There's our rundown for what to expect on the program today. Of course, we'll be telling you about events that make history on a day like this. Today's what, by the way?
Today is,
10th of July.
yeah,
Because
2026.
Some people forget about the date. They seem not to want to connect with the date. Today's the 10th of July. And I'm hopeful that maybe someone in the studio will make history today. Good one. Yeah. So
Sure.
we'll double down with our paper review, where we'll talk to some headlines selected on national dailies. We just pick some of these few headlines. We trash those headlines. We'll tell you about the weather forecast also, how to plan your day as you go out today. And we'll be having a conversation, trust me, with the Honorable Commissioner for Information and
Strategy.
Barrister Leader Leneke will be joining us live in the studio for the first time as he graced our platform to talk to us about the development strides of the government of Adamawa State, led by the amiable, workaholic, and able governor. We're not talking about Adamawa State, by the way.
No, it's not about. We cannot be. She is from. Are you? Bianda, are you on our side right now?
Are we talking about Taraba State?
No, we're not. But are you the person talking
No.
against Taraba
We are
State?
not talking about Taraba State.
Do you
The
want
last
to
I
talk about
We are
checked,
bringing the
Do you
Commission
want
of
to-
Information and Strategy of
Adamawa
talk
State.
about Taraba State?
You don't want to talk about Taraba State?
No.
Would you
Okay,
like to talk about Taraba
would
State?
you love to? When?
Of course I will.
Okay.
Someday.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we are bringing the
So we are bringing the Honorable Commissioner of Information and Strategy, Honorable
Barrister Leader Leneke. Is it ESQ something?
Esquire, yes.
Okay, it's Esquire. Okay. Pardon me, sir, if you're listening.
Excuse me.
He will be joining us live.
What was that about Taraba?
No, I said,
I'm not saying you should answer.
okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
We
it's
should-
a rhetorical question.
It's a rhetorical question.
Just
Okay.
let it slide.
Okay. All right. So, in between the show today, would be cutting to have the news, and Edom is standing by to give us the news. John will be doing that around 10 a.m. And then we come back to continue with the show. So these are things that we have lined up for you this beautiful Friday. I hope that we're going to give you a relaxing Friday, but yet an informative Friday. Good morning. It's the Morning Glide.
The Morning Glide is right here with us in the studio. So guys,
We'll be right back.
Good. Good. So I'm done. So can I go?
You ain't going nowhere. Would you please come back?
Call the commissioner.
Come back here.
I want to call the commissioner.
Queen of the airwaves. Don't do that. Do not just do what Mr. Aaron does to me.
I decided to pass that to you so that you'll be able to introduce yourself properly. Just as I did with Pamela the other day.
Yeah.
I'm here in the studio with
Yeah.
talk. I was like, introduce your name the way you want me to introduce this. So we are here to share the history of making a day like this in Nigeria many years ago. And I take this history, July 10th, 1971. Nigeria officially became the 11th member of the OPEC.
Yes, and then how are we doing in the global market with the petroleum exports and supply?
So far, so good. I think we're keeping on up.
Okay.
And we're also making
right.
certain rules governing cities and also Nigeria.
Okay.
I'm very, very happy that we're not pushed out. So many other things that Nigeria looked in the eye and said,
Why now?
because step aside. At this point, we're doing well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think so? All right.
I do know this.
Okay. Let's drop it there. Before.
All right. Also, they do like this the 2000. A leaky petroleum pipeline in the Rearview court in Delta State exploded. Or villagers rather.
Oh no.
These explosions.
Yes, pipelines. Yes.
In the Niger Delta. And till date, we see people still doing some of those wrong things, like when a tanker falls off the street.
They'll go there to start scooping out fuel. I don't know why they do that. Yes.
Not minding that their lives can be, not minding that they could be spark. And I think I experienced one of that in Benue State. I was traveling to Abuja.
Okay.
I saw a tanker fall off the road and people were using iron bucket.
Oh my God.
On the coalter, hot coalter.
Damn.
I just said a prayer in my heart.
Please let there be no explosion.
Number of persons that would be alive and most of them were young.
Oh Lord.
Like young lads.
Do we say it's poverty that is a trigger to this kind of a thing, or is it a mindset? Why should you risk your life for just a gallon of petroleum or a liter?
The poverty is encapsulated.
All right.
Yes. And it's a total, will I say there's not really that information that they need in this very situation. Because I wonder how a tanker falls off and you're running towards the tanker to fall. That's
crazy.
Dangerous one.
That's crazy.
And the information these people need is limited. And all they even have no information that this tanker or the for their scoping code really do more damage.
So right now, our listeners, let's use this medium to appeal to you. Anywhere you see a tanker full of, regardless of how dare you think you are in need of petrol, please don't go there. You need to be alive, right, to see other tankers to fall. So what if you get consumed in flames? Because a lot of people have lost their lives doing that. So please. Yeah. And then today is Friday. This day, 2003, Spain opened its first mosque in Granada since the Moors were expelled in the early 1500s. I never knew that.
And today is Friday.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations to Spain.
Yes, congratulations.
Able to reopen the mosque. See, the thing is,
you need to congregate with other believers of your faith. So congratulations, like you say, to Spain for commemorating the first mosque that was opened in Granada. And then I have a thing with Bahamas. I have a thing. I love Bahamas. You got me right. So 1973, the Bahamas became independent from the Great Britain. So I think they're marking their independence today. So congratulations to them. My imaginary getaway country. So I hope to go there very
I
soon.
don't know. I have a thing with Maldives.
Yeah,
It's
Maldives
a
is
country
beautiful.
where, I don't know. I was speaking
Imagine.
I just said, a wish. So yeah, opportunities. Say a wish. I said, okay.
Oh, Lord.
I don't mind.
Mm.
See what happens to Kimberly.
Why would you do that to you?
And the next question is, what happened to Gembu?
Why would it?
Are you not from Gembu?
Yes, you
Proud
are.
of the environment. Are you not proud of the
Gembu is
vegetation?
beautiful.
Are you not proud of the fact? He started mentioning things. I said, I love Gembu for every reason.
Yeah, I if there's one person I know is proud of her state of origin or her place or is being there because the way you flaunt the place.
Oh no!
Funny enough, I've never been there.
I'll take you.
I would love to.
Military.
Yes.
Be around and it's beautiful. You enjoy every bit of it.
Okay.
Trust me. We have a lot to offer. I'm not bragging. I'm just trying to state the obvious, right?
Okay. Right.
See, you cannot brag about home because it's just
Are you freaking serious? Oh my word!
they are not from home.
But Ghana is good for you. I know. We don't have. Come on, we have hills there. Hong is beautiful. All right. We have mangoes.
You don't have our famous yellow pepper. Thank you.
So, guys, remember that today Bahamas got our independence from Great Britain. So, congratulations to them as they mark their independence. So, you're still here with us in the morning light with Queen of the Airwaves and the Radio Queen, taking you down history lane and telling you what happened today in history. And I hope you'd take time to appreciate the world, the way it's been evolving, and the circumstances, the surroundings that's happening with us.
I'm making the top story on the front page of Vanguard newspaper this morning. Atiku to Tinubu. Nothing must happen. Obi. This story is on the of the Vanguard. Yes, I think there's a concern about Obi coming out. He not participate in the thing. Yes,
Oh.
yeah, I heard this verbatim from him.
Okay.
Going through his speech.
Okay. On X?
Yes. I found that really disturbing because what could have triggered a presidential aspirant to come up?
He's been threatened.
He's been threatened.
Wow.
And when there's stress to life, you have to somehow lose your guard because you don't know what comes next.
But this is democracy. I feel we should allow all the political parties to thrive. We don't understand why. But let's just appeal to our government in Nigeria. Let's allow other political parties. It's called democracy. People should be able to freely choose who they want to lead them. We shouldn't be coerced, right, into accepting people.
It's rather unfortunate that we're experiencing this right now. Where the freedom.
He's been threatened and he's thinking of quitting.
Yeah, he might not.
He might not. Yeah, he's still considering.
Yeah,
yes.
Not. So, and that of Erufai, I also read through these of the so he mentioned that Erufai, he was seeking, I think, help because his health was deteriorating.
It's deteriorating.
And,
yeah.
He was not given the chance to.
And I think his wife came out. Wives, is it wives? Yeah, he should be allowed to have access to. We shouldn't be treating each other like we shouldn't be inhumane in the way we treat people, regardless of the offenses. We don't know how grievous it is.
I have empathy when it comes to
be empathic as a human being.
And I find it very disturbing. And at the end of the day, when life happens, that is when you'll be running around to seek help or to say you wanted to. But no, if someone's health is deteriorating,
do something about it.
Please be fast. You don't have.
At least he needs to be alive to be prosecuted, right? Regardless of what the offense is. We're not saying what they're doing is right. We do not even know. We don't have the details of the case. we're only aware of what they told us. We don't know the nitty-gritty, but it is important that we allow them to. Yeah.
Or it's still on the Vanguard newspaper.
Yes.
Like, are we in Nigeria?
Nigeria is a beautiful country. Let me just use that word. Today is Friday. I'm serious. Because quite a lot of things you see happening in this country.
You know, I still don't
Oh
believe
my
that
word.
happened.
Yes.
I still don't believe.
A lot of things happen in this country
Do you
that
know
is
why
enough
I
to make
think
you run mad.
Exactly. Because I think there's a disagreement somewhere that is trying to prove this point.
Yes. Yes.
There's a disagreement because
Yes.
I don't understand where a ministry is operational with budgetary allocation,
Yes.
with activities,
Yes.
happening,
With staff.
with staffing,
Yes.
with office
Everything.
structure. No.
Yes. And then they are not aware. They say they are not aware. Let's just leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. They are not
I
aware.
think I need to
Please do. Please do. Please do.
because at this point, Nigeria is a failed state.
No, it's not. We cannot call it a failed state. Yes, we're still a working in progress. Working in progress is better. Yes, please.
I don't
It's
talk
not.
about
It's not pretty.
I don't talk about this.
It's not
Because
pretty.
if I have to talk about this, I think
I don't even want to mentally imagine. So let's skip. Next, please. Next, please. Yes.
All right, to other stories making round on the front page of the Vanguard.
Oh
Are
no.
you taking it out?
Unfortunately,
What kind of image are you?
unfortunately, the thing that we Nigerians need to understand is when you are abroad, you are a Nigerian. You are the symbol of the country. Nobody needs to call President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR for your case. You are a Nigerian. You are the representative. So however you conduct yourself in your affairs with your neighbors and whatever you do, you are a clear description of your country. So we urge people, whether at home or abroad, there should be good ambassadors of the nation.
Represent the nation.
Represent the nation in a good light.
Do you know, a cousin of mine was telling me that.
We shouldn't do that. Be a good ambassador of your nation. Don't say you jackpot to Canada, to wherever, to escape the country. And you're not keeping up. So you feel as if because you are out of the shores of the nation, then you've ripped yourself of being a Nigerian. No, brother, no, sister. You are so very much a Nigerian, 100% Nigerian. So it's in your best interest if you portray the country in a good light, wherever you find yourself in the diaspora. I hope we are not going to have a repeat of Chibok girls with these kids. I remember when Very Dark Man and his crew went to see the executive governor of Oyo State. He made that same remarks. And he was assured that it wasn't going to be a repeat of it. But this thing is taking long. You understand? One day has turned to 1 week and it's turning to a month. And we just hope that we believe and we have trust in our nation, right? And our security agencies, and we believe that they're on top of the situation. But like a scripture says, hope deferred, make it the heart to faint. So if you keep allowing these things to linger, it's not, you're not going to totally dismiss the fact that people start asking, are we not going to have another repeat of the Chibok girls incident? So we hope and pray that everything should be done to bring these pupils and their teachers back home alive. Yes.
I'm wondering how young those children are.
They're kids.
And
Yes. Reptiles. You don't even know what they're feeding. Are they even having their bath?
It's a thing of concern that
Where do they sleep?
when I first saw the story, I was broken. I wanted these children to be home. Let's just be home.
You see, those kind of stories, a person has to be callous to not feel it. You don't have to have a child to feel for those kids. How do you imagine a kindergarten, right, being abducted?
Humanity.
Do you understand?
It's humanity.
It's not good at
It's
all.
not as easy as we're saying.
No, it's not.
Thing of concern. And to the other stories on the front.
What is that? That is, see,
million.
Is it okay to speak pidgin on this show? because Nigeria's matter, if you want to use Queen's English to speak it, it will not explain it. The kind of figures you hear being embezzled, whether in a private organization, whether it's religious body, whether in the government coffers, the numbers are alarming. It's enough to feed the nation. Nigeria waiting now, show the money is too much. 2.3 million dollars. Convert it to Nigerian money. How much is it? That's crazy. No, please. I don't want to. So let's just let that pass.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
If you just join the morning light right on the Power FM 9.
Did you just take my name? I know. Yes, so you're still here with us, guys. This is the Friday, the 10th of July on Ray Power FM, reaching you live from the Timaus Matthias complex in the capital of Adamawa State, talking about Yola, giving you the front, the newspaper headlines so that you'll be able to know what is happening around the country. So I hope you're enjoying our show. So we'll continue with what we're doing in the next few minutes. We'd like to take a break. So you call a friend or do whatever it is you're driving. Be careful. Watch the road. Remember, today is Friday and we care about you.
Right.
We'll be back soon.
Thank you.
$2.1. That money.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me, number one. And thank you for opening your doors to us as a government. The Adamawa State government, the administration of His Excellency, the Right Honorable Ahmadu Morufintri. Well, as you all know, I've been here just for a short while now, practically less than 2 months, just about 2 months since I assumed office.
And it feels like 2 years with the kind of work you're putting into personally. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And it's been a great pleasure. It's been something nothing like I've ever been or ever done before. When I came into it, I didn't fully understand. I didn't fully know what I was getting into. I had my expectations, of course, as usual. But when I came in, I saw a whole lot, and we've been doing our best to keep to the mandate, to keep to the tenets of what the job specifications of the office is. And so far, so good. It's come with its own challenge, its own burden that is naturally expected. And we're hoping that we are keeping to it and that the people are getting value for whatever it is that we're supposed to be doing and doing our best. So far, so good. It's been awesome.
Okay, so talking about, let me interject. Talking about value, I believe you're doing a whole lot. You see, when he said he's been in office for just 2 months, it's not like we're not aware, but when impact is being felt, it feels as if you've been there for 2 years. I remember watching you on a particular show, and a concern was raised regarding the flyovers, right, and the pedestrian bridge that ought to be on the bank road and somewhere else, I guess. I was surprised to see that the very next day, right, correct me if I'm wrong, the very next day an action was taken from the government. So this is what we get if you have someone that really knows his job. So if you tell me that he has only been in office for 2 months, so the impact is really felt and you're doing well to represent the government in the state and enabling the citizens to be reliably informed about what is going on in the state. Yeah.
It is my responsibility as the Honorable Commissioner, Information and Strategy, together with the ministry, which is a ministry with very vast array of very knowledgeable people, to keep the populace, the people, informed about the activities of government, about the policies of government, about the programs of government, whatever government is doing. Because you see, it is important that you're doing something. It is also important that the people know what you are doing.
Right.
Communication is key. So our role is to communicate government's policies, government's programs correctly and rightly to the people, so the people know our role is also to keep people well informed, well enlightened, especially in an age, like you all know, of misinformation, disinformation. Sometimes it is called fake news and all that. And this can go a long way in creating disharmony, creating disunity, creating all sorts and kinds of things. So sometimes even involve security breaches because the wrong information is fed to the people, the wrong gist is given to the people. So it is our role to always make sure that these things are taken care of, the people are well informed, that what people get to know about what government is doing is the truth, the true picture, and it is the correct information. And that is what we've continued so far to do, and we hope we are doing a good job at it too.
Oh, all right, sir. Informing the people is quite important. You know, if you do not know what you have, you wouldn't know how to make good use of it.
That's right.
So the governor is being called the architect of modern Adamawa State. And electricity has been a challenge in some of our local governments, like the Madagali-Michika axis that has been ravaged by Boko Haram, right? And then I recently learned of Tongo, that they've not been connected to the grid and like that. So recently we saw there were some commissioners that took place within the state about national grid. So how far is that helping to augment the dilapidating power supply that we have
Okay,
in the state?
very good question, and I'm happy you asked, because this is an issue lately that's been generating a lot of interest, a lot of concern, especially on the social media.
Yes.
The social media being the immediate medium through which people now ventilate. Sadly,
Source of breaking
unfortunately,
news.
yes. Sadly, unfortunately, the people sometimes are unable to have the patience to confirm, to find out, to know what the real issues are and what the situation is before they go on air. Now, lately people have talked about the issue of electricity in Madagali and Michika. Now, you must remember Madagali is the governor's local government.
Yes, it is.
And charity begins at home. Under normal circumstances, you should expect that the governor will not play with his own local government area, that he will always put it as first line charge, as priority area. But for you to see that not happening as you expect, you should know there's a reason. Number one, electricity generation generally is on what we call the exclusive legislative list. The exclusive legislative list means it is only the federal government of Nigeria that is saddled with the responsibility of generating electricity. Now, before the end of the tenure of President Obasanjo during the privatization, electricity sector generally was privatized. You know, there are so many components to it. There is the generation, there is the transmission, and there is the distribution. Good. So he privatized everything. When the late Yaradua came, Yaradua withdrew the privatization of generation and transmission, but kept the distribution privatized. That is the reason why we have companies like the YEDC, the Yola Electric Distribution Company, and that's what we have all over. Now, the electric distribution companies themselves don't generate. It is the transmission company of Nigeria that generates power, and they will now transmit to these distribution companies for them to distribute. And no state has the power or the right to even generate electricity. The best we can do is to fix small solar panels for Rearview, for ATV, for ABC, things like that. But you can't generate, because even if you generate power, right, you must have the infrastructure on which to distribute it, and we don't have that infrastructure. The infrastructure for distribution belongs to the YEDC.
Okay.
All right. So let me explain. Let me explain and land on that. So people are talking about the governor's not being able to do anything about electricity. Number one, it is a national problem, people. It is a national problem. Electricity generation has fallen so bad. At the current moment, Ireland we're generating only about 2,000 megawatts of electricity. There was a time it was even 8,000 megawatts, and we still did not have electricity. So the governor has made effort in terms of, number one, repairing the vandalized electrical lines, which governor can actually do as a support for the electricity distribution company. He supplied transformers and all of that. But until electricity is generated, until electricity is transmitted to the distribution companies to distribute them, you don't have it. Do you even have enough electricity in Yola?
But the mini grid, sorry.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
What kind of conversation?
Thank you. With the mini grid power program of the federal government, because it's a program of the federal government, that's the truth. His Excellency had approached the government at the federal level with the effort of finding alternative solutions, alternative means to power generation and distribution. And solar energy readily comes to mind. And if you all remember, this was since sometime last year, before the close of the year, His Excellency had gone and made that arrangement. In fact, it is for a 200 megawatt program of power that will be supplied. And the federal government, through the Rural Electrification Agency, have now begun to also diversify on alternative means of power generation. But these are no longer like alternative. These are going to be the new way of generating power now. And especially for states like ours that has abundant sunlight, in that regard, as a natural resource for solar energy. And so the federal government has flagged off the mini grid. It's going to be in about 3 or 4 different locations in Adamawa. We've flagged that of the Bajabure, sorry, I say Bajabure because I'm in Bajabure, right? The Bachure, yes, Aminaka axis, and that of Shua, which should serve Michika and Madagali, has also been flagged off. And the contractors are a very serious minded. It's a foreign contract company that's come to handle that, and they've already given time frame within which that project should deliver power into the distribution grid. So that's another way that government is trying to solve this problem, this very ugly situation that has continued to stare us right in the face. So and quickly, hopefully in a short while, that should pay some results.
I think succinctly, the people of Adamawa State like me are curious. They want to know, how will this power reach their homes? Is it the distribution company that is going to connect it, or are they going to be sending the...
Yes, it is. It is eventually going to be in collaboration with the electric distribution company, the YEDC.
Right. So are they going to be paying too?
Yes. When it is generated, because it is only the YEDC that has distribution lines.
Wow.
So when it is generated, it will be sent into their distribution line.
And then they will now
and just like even the power that is generated, that is given to the distribution companies, just like we pay for that power, they also pay for the power that is sent to them.
Okay.
So that's how the one for the mini grid, for the solar energy.
So it's not going to people free. They have to pay
no,
something.
It is going to be paid for.
Oh,
it's going to be paid for. Yes.
It's very important that
perhaps it's going to be cheaper based on how it is generated.
Okay.
The cost of generation, the overall process of generation is a little cheaper. So probably that power will also come a little cheaper than what is obtainable at the moment. The fact that it opens up the town, it makes the town accessible, every part of the city accessible, makes the city a capital city, not just in name, but indeed. Cities are accessed based on how well you can find your way around the city. You can find access to places and all of that. His Excellency, is part of the intentional program of this government, urban renewal program of this government. And His Excellency has said that he will continue to work until his last day in office. And as you know, as you mentioned earlier, he is called the architect and the builder of the new Adamawa dream. He is the project master. He has continued to deliver on projects across the state. Currently, the 31-kilometer roads around Bachure area is ongoing.
That out of my mind
and the good thing about this government is for every contract that is awarded, it is awarded with a timeline upon which it must be delivered. We have never failed to deliver on time. In fact, what is often the norm is delivering before even the stated time of delivery on that. And so His Excellency has found out, until you can open the city, until you can make the city accessible, motorable to a large extent, you can't continue to call it a capital city when it is a little more than a glorified township area and all of that. And today, that has paid off. Yola has become a destination.
Yes, it is.
Yola has become the talk of the nation. Everybody, when you talk about the pride of the Northeast,
away from Gombe.
Away from Gombe State.
Away from Gombe State. Adamawa State is the pride of the North.
That's right.
With your futures.
So many of these projects, and let me also mention this quickly before we go to the next, that these projects are not just white elephant projects. They are projects that have a direct bearing on so much that the state does and the state gets to have, because they are also economic projects people don't know. The more we're opening the city, the more we're making it a real city center, the more investors are coming, the more business people are coming. Exactly. People are now investing in Adamawa. And how do we know? The indices, the facts, the data is out there. And so everybody is seeing it. We are contributing more to the VAT at the federal level as a state, perhaps the second in the entire northern Nigeria. Adamawa, now we are the largest growing economy in northeastern Nigeria. We have generated our IGR.
We wouldn't finish. But I have something to quickly, in just perhaps a sentence. I saw, I don't know how verifiable it is, that certain amount, like about 670 million, perhaps thereabout, is being given to compensate those whose properties have been destroyed around
responsive governance
around that state locals.
The state locals,
yes.
Gimba Road axis. It is true.
Oh, okay.
It is true.
Okay.
Every single shop that was demolished in that place will be compensated for. This is a responsible government.
It is actually responsible.
People acquired these pieces of land and developed their properties, but for overriding public interest, government decided that area should be given to the Women and Child Hospital. And because they did, we had to demolish the place. Then government or the people some sort of compensation, and that has been done and approved for.
Oh no, that's impressive.
The
Approvals are given every day, and for example, in the last executive council meeting, or maybe let me even go back to what earlier Nacha mentioned. There has been this complaint, about the Galadima Aminu Way, the bank road, the stretch of that road and the lack of a pedestrian bridge and all of that, which has actually made forced people to want to cross that 8-lane street, and has become a death trap, a danger to people. Government has approved the construction of a pedestrian bridge. This time around, a metal pedestrian bridge, not like the not like, so you can see through that pedestrian bridge, not like the previous ones we've done. The people have turned so this one, it's going to be a masterpiece. It's going to be a state of the art a project that is even going to be a beauty for the state. Recently, the government also approved the Shua Mbituku road in Madagali local government. Mituku is just about, it's at the edge of the Sambisa forest. And the danger that lies around that place. How devastated that area has been. The economic livelihood of the people has been destroyed totally. So we're opening up the place through access road so people can revive their economic activities. And also, in case of danger, troops can have access to get into the people faster. The people can also have access to escaping.
So does that mean security has improved?
Security have improved very, very much.
Okay.
And that's why the people have gone back to their various communities. They're beginning to return to their agricultural activities. They're beginning, and these are very deliberate. They were taken very deliberately. Steps were taken to improve on the security, and that's why we have that.
Thank you very much. This is not Taraba State. Remember, this is not Taraba State. Our governor is working. Bienda.
So as it is right now, I want to say a very big thank you to you and the governor of Adamawa State.
It's an honor.
Sure that people get the benefit of all of those policies and programs in which.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on the morning light this morning.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for gracing our beautiful studio with your presence and informing our citizens
always,
the
always.
updates of the.
Okay, I know Nato wants to be on my next.
I want to. We are going to talk about Taraba State very soon.
Now we'll talk about Taraba State in our next conversation.
Exactly.
So my name is Brian Dadia. Juma Mubarak to all our Muslim Ummah out there. Have a very wonderful day. And thank you for joining us live on Rearview FM 98.1 here in Yola, Adamawa State.
Do not touch the dial. Keep listening to Ray Power FM, reaching you live from the Timaus Matthias complex in the heart of Adamawa State, talking about Yola, no Jalingo. Yes. So we hope to come again. You next. Messiah, please. Yeah, we'll come around very soon to bring up more informative information. Do not touch that dial. Remember to keep safe and happy Friday, people. We love you.